What if I told you that this is your last chance to make crazy money? You know, we're waiting for moments like this for so long. You know, cycles of 4 years. Nobody's talking about it, right? And that's the moment where you need to buy. The thing is, the difference is, once people start talking about that crypto is pumping, you're too late. What if I told you that now is the moment to buy, to go long? You know, everything is in a discount. BTC is crazy dominant. Since a long time, it hasn't been so dominant as it is now. That means that once Bitcoin starts pumping, everything will follow. And if you watch all assets like Doge, Ethereum, Solana, they are all in a crazy discount market. They're all forming bullish divergence. They all have the same patterns as BTC because BTC is so dominant. Everything BTC does, altcoins does the same or following, right? So I want to show you guys some quick TA on different assets today. You know, it's Saturday. It's a little bit boring, price action, low volume. But I backtested Saturdays over the last 4 weeks, and what you see on Saturdays, actually we can expect some price action today. You know, always expect the unexpected. You know, don't get fooled. Don't lean back. Stay focused. You know, with that said, guys, let's go to the chart. So as you guys can see now, we're watching at BTC to USDT again. And, you know, as I showed you guys many times in my previous videos, this is crazy bullish price action actually, you know. BTC is literally ready to take off. You know, as I showed you guys before, you know, this bullish divergence is creating now for a long time since... this was already a shark fin, right? We created liquidity sweep with a divergence. So since this shark fin, I'm already talking about this divergence since the 10th of March, right? Actually, it was here already, somewhere around the beginning of March. So actually, guys, you know, I posted a setup with an entry on BTC on my X profile. If you don't follow me on X, go follow me there because I've posted a lot of setups. You know, for example, if you go to BTC here, this model I posted there. "10 days ago." You know, if you follow this entry, this model, then you're crazy in the gains. Actually, you see how nicely we hit this entry and we're still in this long position. You know, actually, I took profit here at take profit 2 in this case. You know, I closed the position because of this divergence on the 1 hour, but you know, I trade on different accounts, you know, for the short term and the long term. You know, I scalp, I swing trade, I day trade, I do it all, you know, and I see opportunities, and when I see opportunities, I take them. So guys, dominance is dropping actually on the 15-minute time frame, but still crazy high actually. If you go to the daily, you can see that we become bearish now. But remember, once BTC starts pumping, you know, for example, if you go to let me check here. Well, I deleted the setup. You know, for example, if you go to the 8-hour time frame for BTC, you know, I'm still waiting for the 786. I'm still waiting for BTC to come down, and this is actually your last opportunity to catch the most cheapest price, right? So I showed you guys before, you can enter on the 618 here with this fair value gap, or on the 786, and also with this fair value gap, right? What you can do is you can enter on the 618 because in this bull market, the 618s are more respected than 786, right? I also told you guys this in my previous video. You know, if you want to see this complete setup, go watch my previous video, you know. But for now, I wanted to show you guys also that, you know, everything is crazy, ready to pump crazy, actually. If you go to the daily time frame for Solana, for example, same situation, you know, crazy divergence here. Wait for retracement, enter, and let this thing play out, because, you know, sky's the limit from here on. Bullish divergence, Dogecoin. Wait for an entry, retracement, 786. We already came for the 618, I see here, actually. So let's go back to the lower time frames. But once BTC starts dumping to the 618, there's a possibility that Doge comes to the 786. So there's a nice entry also on Doge on 14 cents, 14,834, right? So I will finish these setups and I post them later on my X profile if you want to follow these trades. You know, this is game-changing money, actually. You know, this is discount market we won't see anymore for a long period, actually. And remember, once everybody starts talking about pumping time, then you're already too late. So, you know, now is your time. Pepe already found a market structure shift, but also, you know, crazy discount. Mantra, OM. I just wrote somewhere that I just read an article somewhere about Mantra that they are planning to burn tokens. So guys, this is crazy discount, you know, crazy cheap prices. Once this bull market starts ripping, you want to be in this kind of trades, you know. Be conscious about what you put in the trade, you know. Only put in small order size and build your position up, you know. Don't go crazy in one time. If you trade on isolated, then you're more safe, but if you trade on cross, you know, only put in yeah, it depends on your leverage, but you know, just be aware, you know, just think about it and just don't gamble and you know. So, you know, for example, WEEX token is going crazy. Actually, WEEX token broke out of this descending resistance, so sky's the limit. You know, I posted this model also on X. You can see actually that WEEX becomes bearish now on the 8-hour time frame. So once BTC starts dumping, you can expect downside to enter here, right? I will post this one also on my X profile. So guys, I can keep going and going. Everything is in discount and everything is forming bullish order flow now at the moment. Let's go to Ethereum. Same situation, you know. Wait for retracement on $1,519 to enter this crazy ride, you know. And I closed this trade at 2K, but we all know that Ethereum will go crazy actually the coming period. So once you have this entry, you have the best entry ever. You can just let it rip actually. But yeah, for now guys, you know, quick update on Saturday. There is a possibility that we will see some price action actually. If you go to BTCUSD and I turn on my toolkit here, what you can see on Saturdays, the last Saturday for example that was here, it was pumping time actually. The price pumped almost 4%. That's a lot actually. So, you know, don't get tricked by BTC. Stay focused, don't sleep. And what you can see actually is that let me check this one here. Let me put an vertical line on this Saturday, and let's go to the daily. This candle, this daily candle, it was on Saturday, right? What you can do on the 8-hour or the 4-hour, when you go to the lower time frames, then this is all Saturday, is that they created the fair value gap. So what is possible, what is a high possibility is that the price will pump to eventually later on fill that fair value gap to go crazy again. But this is a nice day just to make some gains, right? So again, guys, you know, stay sharp, stay focused, and expect the unexpected. That's actually the message. So guys, with that said, you know, stay tuned for a new video for the coming days. You know, I will post some new entries and new setups on my X profile, Crypto Hersens. Go follow me there and stay tuned, because we will make a lot of money the coming period. So with that said, guys, I thank you all for watching. Stay safe, make profits, and God bless you all. See you in my next video.